Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2026 Valentine's Day special. We just played some Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games for the Nintendo Wii U, and that was a whole lot of fun. And before we get started with our next segment, I picked up two special guests during the break, and those are Come and Party with Nick.
Hey everybody, Come and Party with Nick here.
And JamesYT.
Hey everyone.
So anyways, for our next segment we are going to be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see how we do.
You can't go wrong with Mario Kart.
Yeah, I definitely do agree with that. This is especially one of the most popular Nintendo Switch titles that I do know about. Alright, but anyways, let's get into single player.
I was gonna say, I think it's actually the best-selling game.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, the best-selling game for the Switch one.
Oh, wow, that's very sweet. Alright, but anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into versus. And I'm going to play as the Inkling Boy like I normally do in this game. And let's go with this setup that I have selected.
How Mario Party is, so that would make sense why it's one of the best selling games.
Alright,
Sure.
so anyways, let's make sure that my settings are all good to go. We'll do 100cc, we'll just have normal items, we'll have normal computers, and we're going to do 8 races for the segment. Alright, so all the tracks that we're going to do in this segment are just going to be DLC tracks. So for the first track, we're going to start off at Coconut Mall. Alright, let's do this. Oh, we'll start with the red shell, I'll take it. Oh, crap! Somebody got me with the red shell right at the moment when I was about to bring out my glider.
Aw, that's a shame.
Yeah, that really sucks. Alright, lap 2. So we have a green shell now. Alright, this time we'll probably make good use of the glider right here.
Awesome.
Wait a minute, so this game makes it be brought back over here? That's completely ridiculous.
Alright, last lap. Oh boy, now we're gonna get shocked by lightning. Oh boy, blue shell's approaching. But we're gonna make it to the finish line right before that hit me, so we're good. And we do start off with a win in first place.
Awesome. Glad you're able to overcome that situation.
Yep. Alright, so we start off with 15 points. Now let's go into race 2, and we're going to go to New York Minute this time. I always really love going to this track, all because I was able to take a trip to New York myself back in 2017.
Nice, that's really cool.
Yeah, back at the moment when I went to New York, I got to experience Times Square, and while I was visiting that place, I did get to stop by the Nintendo New York store over there, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. At this point, that's like really the only reason I want to go to New York City at this point is just to see that store.
Yeah, if there's like any kind of place to visit in the U.S., New York definitely has to be one of the top places to go to for sure. And also what's very special with Times Square that I do know about is it's the place where they usually host the Rockety Spectacular every New Year's Eve.
Yep, you're right about that.
Ah, crap, that's got hurt.
I don't know what I'm gonna find. I'm gonna try absolutely nothing. Honestly, I don't even get the point of this game.
Wait, are you talking about the gliding, James?
No, I'm talking about my game that I'm playing. Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't understand some of the lines that all the characters are saying. It's like, what the heck?
I gotcha. Yeah, I don't really play Xenoblade Chronicles, so I can't really say if I agree or disagree on that.
Yeah, I'm not into Xenoblade Chronicles either, so I just have no interest in playing that anytime soon. But anyways, got another win in first place as we get another 15 points.
Nice, good job, Daniel.
Yeah, I do appreciate it. Alright, let's go into race 3 now, and let's go to Rock Mountain for this one. The big reason why I'm not into Xenoblade Chronicles is because of the fact that it is known as an RPG, and I'm just not into those kinds of games.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I know a fair amount of people, even in my community, are into RPGs, and that's totally cool. I'll even fully admit that, that I love the original Paper Mario game, and of course, even the Super Mario RPG remake is fun, but otherwise, for me, I'm not really into RPGs.
Yeah, I only have a slight interest in RPGs. I only played a couple of them myself right here. I basically I only have interest in those with Super Mario RPG and Paper Mario, and both of those games I actually do have downloaded on my Wii Virtual Console.
That's cool. Yeah, so like I said, it's basically the same, well, I don't know if I said the remake, but I don't know, it's basically the same two games as me.
And speaking of Super Mario RPG, I actually also do own the Nintendo Switch version of it as well.
Nice.
Alright, let's go into lap 2, but we're about to get hit by a blue shell. Oh my god, are you kidding me right now with the lightning?
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, like, why you don't get... Because honestly, some scenes are just way too, like, insane. I'll just put it at that.
I do believe with the Nintendo Switch version of Super Mario RPG that I also do have in my collection. I believe I've had that for a couple of years at this point. Alright, let's go into the final lap. Now, a while back, I have managed to complete the original Super Nintendo version of Super Mario RPG on my Wii Virtual Console, but I just haven't played too much of the Switch version yet. That's something I gotta seriously try to complete on my own one of these days.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that sounds just not beef. That's...
I think the ink wasn't on my screen for that long. And we got first place again!
So,
Nice.
Alright, that's another 15 points coming my way. Let's go into the next race. Okay. Let's go to Waluigi Stadium next. This track definitely does have some awesome music to it.
oh yeah, I definitely agree. I love the Waluigi Stadium music.
Yeah, this kind of music right here for this track, I really have loved a lot right here for years. I especially do remember first experiencing this on Mario Kart Wii back in the day.
Oh yeah, and I think, you know, I played Mario Kart Double Dash was my first Mario Kart game, so I experienced it way back then.
Oh, that is really cool. Alright, let's see what happens down lap 2. Oh boy! We're about to get hit by a blue shell again. But at least the moment the red shell touched us from behind, it actually didn't make us slow down right there. It must have been because of the moment we got hit by the blue shell.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're gonna get hit by this red shell. Oh boy, I hear another blue shell coming by. This is not good. And we get shocked by lightning too. Oh, that actually helped us avoid that blue shell right there.
Man, so much Mario Kart madness going on at one time.
Alright, we're on the final lap right now, so let's see what happens.
It's like the game is just Mario Kart at this point.
Yeah, it really looks like it. These opponents just won't stop hitting me with their items right now.
Maybe for a glitch, I think so.
Oh, that was an impressive drift right there for that turn. Well, we got super hard, but it's kind of a little late right here for that, since we are approaching the end of the race. But nevertheless, we get another win in first place.
That is awesome.
Alright, once again, we get 15 points. Alright, now let's go into the next race here. And, let's head off to Koopa Cape this time. Alright, let's go.
Now this is where I have to go in the game. Okay, that makes sense.
What's that, James?
It's just something I have. It's just some questing I'm doing in the game right now.
Okay, just wanted to be sure on what you were saying.
Yeah, it turns out I was going the wrong way. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is it.
Alright, on to lap 2 right now. Oh, god dang it.
I always hate when that happens.
Kind of touched the grass there a slight bit, but at least it didn't lose much speed.
That's good.
Ah, darn it. There goes the lightning again. It's just always no fun getting shocked by the lightning here in Mario Kart.
Nope, it's never fun.
On to the final lap. Oh boy. That red shell got me so good. Oh, seriously? A blue shell right after that? That's dumb.
That is nonsense.
And we unfortunately just got hit by that Goomba there.
Looks like you're back in the lead though, at least.
Yeah, that is good to see. Let's hope we can hold on to it. Oh boy, here we go again with the blue shell.
Man, they're relentless in this game.
I think we should still be able to hold on to the lead right here from what I'm seeing. Yep, there's another win in first place.
Excellent.
Good job, dude.
Alright, so there's another 15 points, and we got 3 more races to go in this segment. Alright, let's head off to DK Mountain this time.
Cool.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get blasted out of the cannon.
This was actually always one of my favorite tracks in Double Dash 2. I just like the look at it, just the fact that of course that we're basically running around like at least the start of the track like near a giant volcano.
Yeah, I really like the design of this track as well right here. They really did a good job with it. I especially do think that the cannon at the start of each lap is the best thing that I do like about it.
Yeah, for sure. I like how fast it makes you go.
Yeah. I can't tell how fast you go out of the cannon, but it seems like it's quite fast.
Yep, same here.
Alright, lap 2.
Oh my goodness, how many of these things are they fighting this game? Jesus. Well, like 10 of these things already.
Yeah, even though I'm not into Xenoblade Chronicles like I was saying earlier, I can only imagine with that game, since it is an RPG, there's literally like tons of enemies you gotta fight right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this game does have to do with a lot of fighting, and the graphics on this game are definitely... Somehow this game is rated for teens, but I wouldn't agree if it's rated for teens or not. I would think it's like rated for 18 and stuff, honestly.
So basically, like,
graphics are with the game.
you would prefer Xenoblade Chronicles as like a rated M game?
It's mostly because of Mythra's design, yeah, I would say so. But I won't go into too much detail since I know your channel is all like family friendly.
Yeah, that's what it is mainly all about.
But yeah, the designs are kind of like crazy, I'll just put it at that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I do agree it is fair enough. Alright, anyways, there's another win in first place.
Oh yeah.
Alright, once again, we're getting 15 points, and we got 2 more races left to go in the segment. Alright, what do you say we head off to Yoshi's Island next?
That sounds great to me.
Okay.
This kind of track is certainly very amazing. I really do love racing on this one.
Yeah, for sure. This track definitely is great. I love it too. Really, I just love it for the music and the nostalgia vibes it brings because I actually do like Yoshi's Island a lot on the SNES. I do actually think it is like one of the best SNES games.
Yeah, I do happen to agree that it is a great classic game. It's a shame they never put that kind of game on the Wii Virtual Console back in the day, but at least it is on the Super Nintendo application for the Nintendo Switch Online service.
Yeah, at least that's a plus.
And you know, speaking of Nintendo Switch Online, they actually recently released the Virtual Boy application on there. Now let me say one thing about that. I am not going to get it at all right here, because the reason why I'm not is because it's stupid right here of how it requires the VR accessory to play those games.
Yeah, the fact that you have to basically choose the purchasing like the stupid plastic piece, but just like the actual, or like a virtual boy shell, yeah, no thank you, it's not worth it. Especially because, the virtual boy games, honestly, none of them are really that great to be getting them in a factory worn back.
I even have heard that the actual Virtual Boy itself did not sell very well from back in the day.
Yeah, no, it did not. I mean, pretty sure it didn't even reach 1 million units, and I know it was discontinued just a year after launch. So I don't know why Nintendo even bothered, other than the fact that like I said in the past, that I guess they just wanted to make like every other. They might have released like every Nintendo console they can onto the system, sort of just like, hey, let's put a virtual boy in there just in case anybody's, I don't know, not even have to play it, I guess.
I don't even know, honestly, but if there's anybody out there that's even gonna care for the Virtual Boy games on the Nintendo Switch Online service, I mean, at least it's nice for them, but for me, I'm just not going to care about it.
Yeah, same here.
But getting back to stuff with Xenoblade Chronicles, while I'm not into that kind of game myself for how it is, basically with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it is nice that they have Pyra and Mithra from that game as playable characters in Smash.
Yeah, that is really cool.
This battle should be easy enough, hopefully. Well, level 22, then we'll way higher than that.
And we got first place once again!
Yay, that's awesome. Good job, Daniel.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nick. Alright, 15 points coming our way right there. And now it's time to get into our last race for the segment. So let's go ahead and finish it off with Rainbow Road, and we'll do the one from Mario Kart Wii. Rainbow Road is definitely a good fitting place to end things off with, for sure. What's that, Nick?
That's definitely a good choice. I definitely do think that's the best Rainbow Road you can play.
Oh yeah, Rainbow Road is always a good way to end it off on Mario Kart.
Yeah, but I'm actually not that big of a fan of the base Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road.
Personally, I thought it wasn't all that bad right here in terms of the design, but past Rainbow Roads before that are certainly better than that one right here for sure. But like this one as an example, and I'm also very into Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road the best.
Yeah. And of course, I also love the new Mario Kart games Rainbow Road a lot as well, although seeing as how I don't think you've covered Mario Kart World Edition a whole lot, I won't say anything about that just yet, but either way, like I said, the base Mario Kart Rainbow Road, like I said, just isn't that great, but like I said, at least it probably has Rainbow Roads in it.
Yeah, since you're bringing up Mario Kart World, Nick, I am, of course, going to plan to cover that game on my channel soon right here. But once I do find the time for it later on down the road, it should definitely be a lot of fun right here for sure. And once I do get to playing Mario Kart World on my channel, I do hope all of you guys are excited for that.
Oh yeah, for sure. That'll be nice.
Oh, I just barely blocked that red shell in time. That was close. Can't believe I just barely got lucky, and I did not mean to go right into that banana there. Alright, follow up. god dang it. Here we go again with the lightning.
Oh, come on, Dean.
But at least on the bright side, we do have a super horn ready. We'll see if we can provide us some good use with this. Oh, I didn't see that banana right there. Oh, wow. Oh, we lost the super horn to the lightning there. And I just went right into another banana. But we will still hold on for the win in first place.
Hey, that's all. Good job, dude.
Okay.
Good job winning all the races.
Yeah, that's right, Nick. We did manage to win all those races in the segment with a perfect 120 points in the end, and we do get ourselves a golden trophy. So that definitely looks very fantastic. And unfortunately, Mario got last right there, which really sucks for him. But nonetheless, though, I am glad we were able to do a very good job in this segment from what I was expecting. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure, I agree.
So anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch as part of my 2026 Valentine's Day special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.